Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be reviewing or kind of testing out first impression of these two products. These are known as one of the easiest eyeshadows in the world. Specifically this one, the 16 brand one point of time it was going viral like crazy. I believe Benefit also do have eyeshadows that are similar to this kind of style, which is basically the dual tone kind of eyeshadow in a pan, and then you just use the brush, swipe it one time in your eyes, and pretty much you are done. I am very skeptical about it, to be honest. I actually seen a couple of reviews about this, and obviously the viral videos those are pretty much like, I don't know if they fake it or not. Anyway, today I'll put this 16 brand to the test, and then I'll compare it with this Misha eyeshadow. This one is, to be honest, it's a similar concept, but this one has like 3 shades in a pan instead of just 2 shades. What I know is that this Misha brand one is way cheaper than this 16 brand one. Let me double check for you guys. And behind here, they actually do write some tips for you guys. It has English and Korean language as well, so I think it's good. English is not that great, but it's fine. At least there are some tips. If it wasn't because of Althea, I probably won't even buy this. I had some Althea points, so I just kind of redeem it with for these 2 products and also some other product that I bought as well. And my shade is 01 Everyday. Inside, this is how it looks like. I mean, I like the packaging itself, but kind of unnecessary actually. This one, the 16 brand one, is 41 ringgit on Althea, okay? This Misha eyeshadow is known as the triple eyeshadow. Very easy, it's basically 3 colors in one pan. It has 2 grams in it. Oh my gosh, the other one has how many grams in it? Anyway, the color that I got, this one is, how much is this? Oh, this is 21 ringgit. It's like half the price of this freaking 16 brand one. My gosh, 2 grams as well. Oh, okay, so pretty much they have the same amount of eyeshadow in both palettes, just that this one has 2 shades and this one has 3 shades. They have 9 shades of this, and this one they ask you to just use your fingers rather than having a brush or anything, so even your fingers itself works very well already. So I am all about fingers. I'm very much all about fingers. I love using my fingers to apply my makeup because I feel it's so easy. Eyeshadow sometimes blending, especially if you want to do like more like dark eyeshadow, dark look, you kind of need a fluffy brush to kind of blend it properly. But usually for Korean eyeshadows, they're usually a little bit more sheer, they're a little bit more lighter in shade, so fingers itself will actually do the trick. First of all, I will try the 16 brand one first because it's the more expensive one. Anyway, the brush looks like this. It's super insy bincy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Oh, I thought there's like a sponge at the bottom there, the pink color one, but actually it's not. So you pretty much only have the brush on top here. It's pretty soft actually. It's quite it's firm, but yet it's very soft. The entire brush doesn't fit the entire pan. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go a little bit like this, okay? So that I pick up more of the salmon shade rather than the brown shade. Ooh, yeah. Okay, it's a little bit, that's how it looks like. A lot of them actually start from inside, but I'm kind of scared to start from inside though. Okay, let's do this, alright? I'm scared. Okay. Okay. Maybe like this. Oh, okay, it's very messy. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, we try to blend it in a little bit and see how, yeah. Oh my god. Is it me? I don't know how to use this, is it? Oh my gosh, it's so messy. Jeez. I think I need to clean it up with my fingers. Okay, maybe I picked up too much of the brown. Okay. Clearly, the one swipe thing is a fail for me. But there are like a couple of theories saying that people with like more of a rounded kind of eyes, like Asian eyes usually are flatter, so if it's flatter it's probably easier for you to use. But because if I have like a rounded, more of a like a rounded kind of eye, if you understand what I mean, more protruded kind of eyes, then it's harder for you to use apparently lah. There's this kind of theory. They say to use the brush to kind of go underneath like that as well. feel like I need to blend it up a little bit here. Too much. Oh, there's too much glitter everywhere. Like after you apply on, there's glitter everywhere here, down here, here, around here. But other than that, it blends quite well actually. Like if you use the brush to kind of just blend it, it blends quite well. But ease wise, I think if I use a normal eyeshadow, it's probably as easy as well. Normal eyeshadow with a normal brush, I personally think that will probably take the same amount of time as me using this one. It's very shimmery. I need to like powder off that shimmer later. Anyway, let's move on to the Misha one. This is how the Misha one looks like. Again, I try to get a shade that's almost similar. This is like the closest that I can get to it, like with the salmon-y shade in the center here and the brown at the bottom. But the brown at the bottom is actually lighter as compared to the 16 brand one. This one, the 16 brand one, is a little bit darker in general, but this is the closest shade that I can find. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my fourth finger and go over it. Just going to go over it with this two shade first. I feel like this one is a little bit more sheer as compared to the 16 brand one. Less shimmery as compared to the 16 brand one. 16 brand is just super shimmery, man. Let me try to apply a bit more. Okay, now the only issue with this is that if you're using your fingers, you want to drag it at the bottom, it's going to be a little bit hard. I'm just taking the salmon-y shade down first, and then take a little bit of that brown right at the outer edge. Then use my middle finger, take the lighter shade. I've somehow kind of picked up the salmon-y shade also. So which means that although yes, there's 3 shades in there, it is a little bit hard to make sure that you don't, if let's say you just want the lighter shade, it's going to be a little bit harder to make sure that you just take the lighter shade because the line is so small. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the lighter shade and kind of blend the edge of the salmon-y shade. This is how it looks like. This is it. Wow, I think it's much lighter lah. Personally, I think I prefer the Misha one because I don't know, I think it's so much easier to control, it's cheaper, and yeah, using your fingers is just so much easier to control lah. To be honest, if you use the brush, no doubt the shade is actually quite nice, but I think what I should do next time is to pick up less of the brown and more of a golden shade. But even so, when I use the brush to kind of apply it on my eyes, I feel like there's a lot of the little, not really shimmers, I would say shimmers, not really glitters. The shimmers of this one kind of falls quite a bit, gets almost everywhere. It's a little bit messy lah, I feel, using this one with the brush. Maybe next time I'll use my fingers and we see how. Possibly if I use my fingers with this 16 brand one, I will have a little bit more control. It will probably look very nice as well. But other than that, I feel like this is just a little bit too expensive, and it's just, I don't know. It's just a little bit too expensive, 40 something, you know, it's not cheap. I would rather just spend that amount of money, I get to buy 2 of this Misha triple eyeshadow palette or eyeshadow pan. There's really no need to waste your money on this 16 brand one. It is a good eyeshadow, no doubt. It is a nice shade, easy to use, no doubt, but I just feel like you can get this effect half the price basically. Yeah, half the price with this Misha eyeshadow. I believe there are other eyeshadows out there they also have like different shades, so you can try that out. So for me personally, I would go for the Misha one. They have other shades, they have so many more shades in the Misha collection, Misha line one. So yeah, that's my thought about this too. I mean, I would say yes, they are very, very easy to use. But with this one, if you want to use that brush, you kind of need a little bit of a technique. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's my kind of first impression of these 2 products. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!